Well, guys, we just got back from seeing the Disney movie Moana. Me, David, and Jenya.
It was awesome. I mean, that's what I thought.
Yeah, to say the least. So Moana was the second film released this year from Walt Disney Animation Studios, the first being Zootopia. And before you ask, why should we care which is better? They were both good movies on their own.
And they're really distinct, so there's really no comparison.
Pretty much. But nonetheless, I personally thought that it was quite enjoyable. Maybe not the best film released by Disney, because I'm not going to lie, it did have some blaring similarities from other Disney films, such as The Little Mermaid and Frozen, and I guess a little bit of Aladdin and Lion King. But with that said, despite them having some unoriginality, such as the chosen princess of her village, and the main protagonist and the secondary character not getting along at first, but then they do. Pixar, anybody. But despite that, I do like how they implemented the cultural side of Polynesia and Hawaii, and the visuals, holy crap, they were fantastic.
The visuals in this movie were better than Doctor Strange, just putting it out there.
Come at us, Marvel fans! The voices of Moana and the demigod Maui, who's the coolest part of the movie due to how arrogant at first he is, but still has a bit of a soft side.
Yeah, he's just still likable, even though he's kind of a prick at first. But then, through time, he gets. Yeah. The more time he gets, the more likable he is.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the more time he gets?
The more time. Yeah, the more time the movie focuses on him, the more scenes he's in, the more things he does, you start to like him more and more.
Yeah, and with that said, the voices of them done by Ali Cravano and Dwayne Johnson, not bad. And keep in mind, this is Cravalo's first time acting, and she did a pretty good job. And Dwayne Johnson, he's not too bad an actor, and this proves again. The chicken animal sidekick, which they sort of joked about in the movie, given how Disney princesses always have animal sidekicks. The chicken was basically the comical relief. If you thought that pig in the teaser trailer was going to appear more, think again.
Yeah, don't get hyped for the pig. Sorry, Waddles.
So, now we're going to talk about the songs. What'd you guys think?
The songs in this movie were very, very good. Better than Frozen. Yeah, I said it. Come at me. Shut up, Eli.
Okay.
Yes, I found the songs very catchy and entertaining for the most part. There was one.
Okay, like the songs in the movie, Moana's theme, beautiful. Not only was it better than Let It Go, but the singer really knew how to captivate.
It's replacing Let It Go. I'm calling it.
Yes.
Before I mention the Big Lipped Alligator moment, two other songs I'd like to mention. We Are Explorers. Oh man, that was just so well done. It was beautiful. It was captivating, and not only did the visuals help, but the Lin-Manuel Miranda, yes, the Lin-Manuel Miranda, did a nice collab with Disney, and I'm not gonna lie, he might have a great career in movie songwriting alongside Broadway.
What are you saying? Moana needs to be a Broadway show now.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. And another really good song was You're Welcome by Maui. Alongside great visuals and a great performance by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, that song was really good, You're Welcome. But the Big Lipped Alligator moment that David was speaking of, actually, why don't you explain it?
Such a deviation from the movie itself. You go from this movie about a Polynesian girl who goes on this adventure in the ocean, meets a demigod, and they have to go on this journey across the sea to basically save the world from dying. But on the way, they meet this character who, I swear...
Do not...
I swear, he is the... I can't even speak right now. I'm dumbfounded by this one character / aspect of the movie.
Let me sum it up this way. He's Dr. Frankenfurter and David Bowie's love child if he were a crab. I'm so shiny, you poor unfortunate soul.
And that's another thing. He was a giant crab with all this shiny gold stuff around him. Yeah, he's David Bowie's love child.
Yeah, to say the least, big lipped alligator moment, but despite that, whatever it was, I'd say that the songs were actually,
Some of
great.
Disney's best.
Yeah. Hey, the Sherman Brothers, Howard Ashman, and the songwriters of Frozen did a really nice job. But alongside that, we can easily put the songs by Lin-Manuel Miranda, Mark Mancina, and Obatai Fawai into here. Because that was just beautiful, man.
Yeah,
That
and
was beautiful.
if you're one of those people, by any chance, who was disappointed by Zootopia simply because it wasn't a musical, well, prepare to be amazed by Moana.
Also, as entertaining as it was, the film kind of dragged on a little bit from those moments like Moana trying to convince Maui that he's more than just he is, and it was nice, but it kind of dragged on. It didn't derail the movie by any means. It was just kind of slow and
No, if anything, it was character development.
yeah, nice,
In a sense.
nice little development. And Maui's backstory, I'm not going to spoil anything, but nice twist. Nice twist.
Yeah, and also, I know I keep comparing this to Zootopia, but really, before entering this movie, did you guys know what Moana was gonna be about? I mean, and I know you knew the premise, but did you get any indication of, oh, I know where this movie's gonna go by the trailers and everything that's been released to the public?
To be honest, for the most part, no.
Yeah.
If
Yeah. Kind of remind you of anything else?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zootopia! Zootopia did the same thing, and I
Yeah.
really like that. I don't know if it's Disney who's in charge of the marketing here, because, Star Wars basically started this whole trend, if anything, but more power to it. That's all I have to say. More power to you, Disney. Your trailers are ambiguous, and I love it. So keep doing what you do.
Yeah. Alright, with all that said, overall, what do we all think of Moana as a whole?
9 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Good job, Disney. Even if it may have had its slow moments and a really, really weird song sequence, I'd say overall it was very heartfelt, very entertaining. The characters were likable, the visuals were fantastic, the songs were great, the voice acting was superb. It was a nice movie. Now granted, I don't know how accurate this is to any sort of Polynesian culture or ancestry, and I'm sure this might gain a little controversy, but that's not for me to really talk about. I'm just here to enjoy Disney movies. Ron Clements and John Musker, directors of The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Princess and the Frog, thank you once again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and one more thing. There was a short before this called Inner Workings of the Human Behavior. Think of it as sort of a cousin of Inside Out, complete with cartoony animation, the insides of the human body, thinking of what to do and
What the
feeling
brain
what they want
might
to
do and what your heart might do.
Pretty
In
much.
contrast with each other.
It works well as a short film. The animation was quite well done, and overall I'd say it was a very, very funny short. But aside from that decent short and a really well done movie, I'd say I really enjoyed Moana. The animated movies I've seen this year, all of them I liked. Yes, I even liked Sausage Party.
David liked Sausage Party. He didn't think it was anything special, but it shows hope for the future of animated mature movies. Or animated adult movies, however you want to put it.
Yeah. And considering that all the animated films we've seen this year, a lot of them have been pended to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, I think that Moana and Zootopia will be nice candidates. That being said, I'd like to thank you guys for joining us, and until next time, see you guys later.
Everything is cool when it's Batman. Everything is cool when you're with Batman. Everything is cool when you are Batman. Do you like Batman? Then stay tuned, because on February 2017,